Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to another episode of the Euro Cooking Canuck. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. On today's segment of Memories of Macedonia, we're going to be making something that is beloved by all Macedonians. It's very popular throughout the entire Balkan region. What we're making is something called gibanica. Gibanica is a cheese pie. Now, back in the day, the pastry would have been hand-rolled and handmade paper thin. However, today we take a shortcut and most households and restaurants use Filo pastry. So without further ado, let's get into the kitchen and make gibanica. Haydi! Hey guys, welcome to the kitchen countertop. We're going to start off our gibanica by adding 5 eggs to a mixing bowl. Give your eggs a slight whisk. Just break them up. They'll be mixed more later. Then add a teaspoon of salt, and then what I'm going to add is Kaymak. If you cannot get Kaymak, which is a Balkan cream cheese, substitute for cream cheese. Guys, all of the ingredients, as usual, will be below in the description bar. Go ahead and break this up and mix. So now that my Kaymak or cream cheese is fully incorporated, I'm going to add half a cup of vegetable oil and whisk. I'm now going to add in just a pinch of baking powder, and some crumbled Feta. You can also use cottage cheese. Guys, depending on how chunky you want your cheese, depends on how much you whisk this. So go ahead and mix this mixture in until incorporated. Keep mashing down the cheese until you get the texture and the size of cheese chunks you want. It can be very smooth to chunky. Optionally, you can thin this out just slightly with a bit of yogurt, buttermilk, or Kefir. I'm using homemade Kefir. Continue whisking. Lastly, I'm going to add some sparkling water or spring water that's carbonated. Club soda works good too. What this does is it gives it an airy texture once cooked. Go ahead, whisk, and set this mixture aside. Hey gang, the next thing I'm going to do is I just want to grease or oil or butter my casserole dish that I'm going to cook the gibanica in. be generous, but don't have it too wet. We don't want our phyllo to stick, but we don't want it swimming in oil either. Anything excess you can dump back into the bowl that you have your oil in. Alright, and I'll bring you back and show you what I do next. So guys, what I have here is my phyllo pastry. Now I need 14 sheets. When you're dealing with phyllo, make sure that you completely defrost it before use and make sure it doesn't dry out. Ensuring that doesn't happen, get a clean tea towel or a cloth and cover your pastry, and I'll show you how I assemble. So to our greased pan here, I'm going to start layering. What I want first are 2 sheets of phyllo pastry. And in the meantime, make sure you cover the phyllo that's exposed. Don't worry about tears, guys, because in the end, it's all going to bake properly. That's fine. On this layer, we're going to put a little bit of oil. Just a smidge. And I'll show you what I do next. Alright guys, at this point things go a lot quicker. So I've uncovered my phyllo pastry, and one by one we're going to get a sheet. And you're just gonna fold it up like so. Dip it into our cheese mixture. Make sure it's completely and thoroughly soaked. And then we're going to place it in the dish. So let's do another here. Crumple up like a tissue. Soak. And place. I'm going to continue with the rest, just like so, and I'll show you what that looks like. Alright guys, everything is in the pan, and with any of the leftover cheese, strain out and place on top. Alright gang, everything is in the pan, and I've saved back 1 piece of phyllo. You can save 2 if you like. And I'm going to place this on top. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, and it can be a little bit wrinkly. It gives it more texture and a rustic look. So go ahead, place that in your pan. And if you have a little bit of the egg mixture left, add it to some oil. Just a bit. Give it a mix. And simply brush the top. This will give it a nice crispy texture. Now, optionally, you can cut this into pieces now or wait until it comes out, which I'm going to do. We're going to place this into an oven at 200 Celsius and bake for about a half hour until crispy and cooked through. You can check it in about 20 minutes. It all depends on your oven, guys. And I'll bring you back when she comes out. Just before putting it in the oven, poke with a fork. Alrighty. So guys, our gibanica is out of the oven. It is so nice and crispy and beautiful and golden. Take a look at that. Gorgeous. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this segment of Memories of Macedonia, and we'll see you next time on another episode of the Euro Cooking Canuck. Don't forget to please comment. I love all your comments. Subscribe if you haven't. Give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.